Hello, my name is Dominik Walcher. I'm Professor of Marketing and Innovation Management at the Salzburg University of Applied Sciences. Together with my colleague Roman Egger, Professor for Tourism, and tourism expert Igor Gula, we have developed the Contribution-Utilization-Matrix to cluster and structure opening movements such as open innovation, share economy, crowdsourcing, and co-creation. First of all, I want to introduce the basic structure of the matrix. The driver of all these new opening movements are ICTs, information and communication technologies, such as the internet and mobile technologies. Technologies which connect people. Generally speaking, we have two main actors. We have on the one hand the seekers, so people or institutions who have a problem, who are looking for a solution, and on the other hand we have people or institutions who are solvers, who have a solution. Actually, due to these information and communication technologies, the boundaries of institutions as well as individuals are opening more and more, and so transactions between individuals and institutions, or individuals and individuals, or institutions and institutions are becoming more and more. On the right side you see the seekers' activities, we call them initiative, and the seekers who have a problem can either search, for example in the internet, by reading publications or watching movies on YouTube, or they can actively call, for example have a tender or announce an ID competition. The level of concreteness and engagement is increasing, so giving a call needs much more engagement than just searching in the internet. On the left side you see the solvers' activities, we call them the contribution. So on the lowest level he can just inform, give recommendations, for example, about a hotel, evaluate it with these little stars. Then the next level is create. He can create something, for example a publication like on Wikipedia, or a movie like on YouTube about this hotel. And the highest level of risk and commitment is fund, invest, share and produce. He can fund his private resources, his money, or he can share his apartment, his flat, in the case of social traveling like Airbnb. The last dimension is utilization. The question is, what's happening with the contributions and the solutions? Who is allowed to exploit them, use them? We have private and public utilization. In the case of a lead user workshop, for example, conducted by a company, the company is the owner of the ideas. It has the property rights. It's allowed to exploit the solutions. So we have private utilization. In the case of Wikipedia, for example, all the information, all the publication information is public domain. Everyone with internet access can exploit them. This is the Contribution-Utilization-Matrix. We have two axes. The horizontal axis is the level of utilization with private and public, and the vertical axis is the level of contribution with inform, create and provide. These axes build 6 areas. We call the first area public information search. The seekers are individuals and the solvers are individuals too. For example, at sagat.com, individuals are posting their experiences with restaurants and other individuals are reading it. The next area is called private information search. The seekers are mostly institutions and the solvers are mostly individuals. A good example for private information search is ethnography. Individuals or institutions go to the internet and read the discussions and contributions of people, of individuals in online communities. There are no topics which are not discussed in the internet. And people give solutions and problems. So for example, an individual is posting, oh, I have problems with this and that, I need such a solution, and another is writing, try it with this solution. This is a really rich source of inspiration and information. Can be used and exploited by companies. The next area is creation search. The seekers are mostly individuals, the solvers are mostly individuals too. Examples are Wikipedia and YouTube. The level of commitment is higher here. The solvers do a real creation process, so they generate, publish, create or prototype. In the case of Wikipedia, they write an article. In the case of YouTube, they produce their own video about a hotel or a holiday trip, for example. The next area is called creativity call. The seekers are mostly institutions and the solvers are mostly individuals, though this is the domain of open innovation. The borders of the company are opening more and more, and the value creation process is opened for sources and inputs from outside the company. There are many instruments of open innovation, such as innovation contests, communities, lead users, toolkits, and so on. The next area is called resources search, resources call. Seekers and solvers are mostly individuals. It's the domain of share economy. Seekers are looking for money, for example, or for an accommodation on a holiday trip. And the solvers, they fund or invest with the help of a crowdfunding platform, for example, or they share their private home, their apartment, or their appliances, their drilling machine, with the help with share economy platforms with them. The last area is called greater goods. Seekers are mostly institutions or countries, and solvers are individuals most often. An example is volunteerism. At volunteerism, countries or regions are announcing a problem, a challenge. We need help, for example, to clean our beach. And people from all over the world, individuals from all over the world are traveling to this place and help to clean the beach. And they do not expect to get any money. They do it voluntarily. The idea of the Contribution-Utilization-Matrix is to structure and to cluster different forms of opening movements and user-generated content movements in one matrix. So, we hope this matrix is helpful for you and your research. We are open for comments and suggestions for improvements. So if you have any, please contact me. Here is my email. Bye bye.